Greetings, royal family. I'm back. First of all, this was a good episode for many reasons. I was extremely entertained, thoroughly entertained. Thanks for clicking on the video. This is Love and Hip Hop Miami, the review for season 3, episode 9. So we open up with the Go Ratchet Rangers. The Ratchet Rangers, they are at rehearsal. So they're in a dance studio. We see heels, we see nails, we see hair, we see twerking, bopping, okay? All that good stuff. So this is only 2 of the Ratchet Rangers, Suki and Chameleon. They are skeptical about Alvin, rightfully so, because Alvin pretty much signed himself up as the road manager. Suki says the only thing she knows Alvin for is cooking beef ribs because he works in the kitchen at Sundays at Trick Daddy's restaurant. Suki and those beef ribs, she's a mess. So Alvin, he arrives saying that he booked their first tour date. He's got the hotel and the venue locked down as their road manager. So he's talking about money, money, money. I'm about to bag. Alvin says that his name is on the line and he's going to take the Ratchet Rangers to the top. Alvin, go away. Go away right now and stay there. Just go away and stay there. A couple of other people will be joining you from this episode as well. Stay tuned. So Miami Tip, she walks in. They're still in the dance studio. Alvin, he sachets on out, acting like he's this big boss, this head honcho. And then Miami Tip, she comes in and she's laughing at the fact that Alvin is going to be the road manager. She says that she does not know any projects that Alvin has put together, what he's done. He's known for working with Trina, but what has he done besides whipping up some beef ribs in the kitchen? Now, I did catch Alvin on Nene's live after show on YouTube. I think it was last week. And I guess he was supposed to be sitting with her moderating. It was a live. He was reading questions and he was giving his feelings about the show. Nene, auntie. Prima Donna and Amara. So we see Prima Donna and Amara. They meet up for a cute little lunch. It looks like a little outing. Now, I do understand Prima Donna looking out for Amara, but not letting Amara know that Annie, the ex, was going to be joining you for lunch, that's straight shady. It doesn't look, it doesn't seem, it is straight shady. And I think it's inappropriate, it's rude, and it's distasteful. All of the above. I feel that she should have at least talked to Amara and say to Amara, hey, I met up with Annie the ex. That's my friend from my old neighborhood. And this is what she had to tell me prior to you sitting down. Give Amara the option to sit down. However, things have a funny way of working themselves out. Even you could have told her right there at the table, like, look, I invited someone and they're coming. Like I said, at least kind of give her a heads up. Since you're so you can't see your beautiful, strong sister go through anything like this. This is what Prima Donna said. Like I said, give your sister a heads up. Anyway, so Annie the ex, she was doing the absolute most. Doing the absolute nasty disposition, bitter. She's bitter, and all that telling Amara to relax was too much. Why are you even here, ma'am? Okay, if you claim that you care so much about saving another woman from this situation, calm down. Why are you telling Amara to relax? Like she said, Amara was polite. Prima Donna, you didn't tell me that we were having company. All due respect to you. You just, I don't know. I didn't like Annie the ex. I'm not feeling her. Now, she's another one. Her and Alvin, go away. I don't want to. You came, you dropped the information. I don't want to see Annie the ex no more. No more. Now, the good thing is that this pretty much confirmed. So there was something that came out of this, despite how it went down. Everything that Annie the ex said confirmed what Amara already knew, what she experienced, what she was feeling. Her mama said it. We, the viewers, said it. But this just was I guess, the icing on the cake that she needed. Somebody who is outside, not related to Amara, not closely connected to Amara, is telling her this information about MJ. I guess this was the confirmation that Amara needed, because she wasted no time jumping into action. And listen, it's telenovela time. Okay, so the next scene, I just want to say, I'm not laughing at Amara's pain. We don't even know if this is real, but assuming that it is, I would just like to say that I think that this was the best scene, well acted scene in reality TV that I've seen in a very long time. Like, I almost forgot that I was watching Love and Hip Hop. Amara really needs to get into acting. All jokes aside, I think that she would do good in some sort of dramatic role, and some sort of just dramatic role. Yes, I would. Anyway, so we see Amara stumbling into her house. Looks like she had a couple of extra drinks. All of this information has been given to her. She's embarrassed. So she comes stumbling into the house, and then she calls MJ and she lets him know how she feels. Amara and MJ, they gave some Oscar nomination worthy performances. I'm just saying, like, I cannot be the only one that feels that. I totally forgot that I was watching Love and Hip Hop Miami. And it wasn't corny dramatics. I was really like, ooh, girl, I feel it for you. So as she's talking, she tells MJ to shut up in a soft whisper. She was like, shut up. And Amara, she tells MJ about Annie the X. And MJ said he had a record deal and he had money. Because Amara started asking him, how were you supporting yourself? He said he had a record deal and he had money. Amara basically said that she believes Annie. And the reason why she believes Annie, and we do too, as the viewers, I'm sure, is because everything that lady said, Amara is experiencing. That's why she sat there and listened to the lady. If the lady was if Annie the X was saying some foolishness, I'm pretty sure Amara would have got up and walked out. But she listened intently, because she's like, see, MJ is very of a gentleman. He'll open the door for you. He'll open this for you. He'll do that for you. He will smother you with this. That's exactly what we've been seeing all season, right? But Amara, she gave drama in that red dress and her blonde hair. She gave drama. So MJ pulls that whole, they don't want to see us happy. They're jealous of you. They don't want to see us happy. MJ, you out here slacking on your pimping, honey, because your game is being exposed. Slacking on your pimping. So Amara, she starts going off, and then she tells him, I'm younger than you, and look at all that I have accomplished, all the stuff that I've accomplished. I've taken care of you. I've supported you. We know, girl. We know. But she's just getting it all out. So Amara, I think that she was waiting for an out as it pertains to this relationship. And I think this was the confirmation, like I said, that she was looking for. Better late than never, right? Better late than never. Now, at this point, she tells him, in a nutshell, you already know what it is. You know what this means. So he goes upstairs and he packs his stuff. And then MJ starts throwing stuff and she starts yelling and they start going back and forth and screaming. Well, before he went upstairs, they were screaming. And they done woke up mama. She came in with she came out with her rollers and her net, honey, like, ¿qué pasó? Like, what's good? Like, what's going on here? All this shouting. So MJ is upstairs at this point, and he's packing his little bag because he's going to be staying at a hotel. So Mama La Negra goes upstairs, and she's talking to MJ. She's tranquila, MJ, but she know, it's bad. It's bad. What she say? It's bad. She thought very, very bad. I love that woman. She is so adorable. So he's crying. And Amara's downstairs breaking down, giving just drama, like, I'm going down Mary J. Blige drama. So her assistant is comforting her. MJ, he's crying or trying to cry. And MJ says that he's been on his own since he was 15 years old. And this is where I see him and his sister, Bucky, resemble. The whole woe is me narrative. It never fails. What does you I mean, psychologically, I can understand. But what does, in this moment, what does you being on your own since you were 15 have to do with anything? If anything, it kind of further proves the narrative that you are looking for a come up. It's like, dang, I've been on my own since I was 15, and now I got to leave here. Where I'm going to go? What I'm going to do? Mama La Negra, like I said, she is funny. Like, she's just trying to talk to MJ, and she tells him, like, hey, you know, maybe you should leave so that Amara can calm down. And Mama said to Amara, she's hugging her, she was like, you know, calm down, tranquila, you know, watch your blood pressure. She's hugging Amara. Amara's crying, that ugly cry. And she tells Amara everything happens for a reason. Now, Mama La Negra is probably thanking Jesus Christos. She's probably like, thank God, because she told Amara about MJ. She warned Amara about MJ. Listen, Mama be knowing. So I like the fact that Mama didn't like cuss MJ out and stuff. And she just told him, like, MJ, I think you should just go. You know, now is not a good time. And she, of course, she comforted her daughter. So, you know, it is what it is. As far as MJ loving Amara, I don't doubt that MJ loves Amara. I don't doubt that. I think he loves her for the purpose that she serves him. You know, relationships serve some sort of purpose. So for him, this was a place to stay. This is why he wants to move so fast. You know, he wants kids. She moved this man in her house, and it's comfort and stability for him. So I think he loves what it is that Amara provides him. I don't think he ain't got nothing for her. You know, I don't believe that. I mean, it could be the case, but I don't think so. And at this point, as he's dramatically walking out with his bag, see, this is the part, MJ, you just making yourself look bad. You know, he says to her, he's tugging his little suitcase, and he's like, you're going to be mine forever. Okay, crazy bunch. I love you, and I'm going to fight for you, and I ain't letting you go. And he drags his little mini suitcase with its wheels, and he goes out the door. Drama! So, Amara, girl, you young. Move on. Okay, up next we have the Ratchet Rangers road trip. Okay, but let me go back to that scene. Was so well acted. Tell me if you think that Amara should go into acting. Like I said, I got lost in the scene. The music was intense. Anyway, Ratchet Rangers road trip is underway. So they all meet up, and Bobby Lights is joining the crew. Now, Suki is not feeling the mode of transportation, honey. She said this is not a Sprinter. She said, I wanted a Sprinter. You got a U-Haul. She said it stank. She said somebody stink in the truck. Oh my God, this is why Alvin needs to go away. Like, they pull up, listen, ooh-wee. They pull up to the most disgusting motel, if you can even call it that. Somebody said they saw a roach. It was at this point, I think I turned away when they went to the bathroom, when they showed the bathroom, because I saw it was dirty, and I just closed my eyes. Like, stuff like that really creeps me out. Anyway, the bathroom, it was dirty. It was just all around nose across the board. Okay. And Suki said, I am ghetto. Suki said, I am ghetto, but I ain't that ghetto. So Alvin is telling the girls to get dressed in this dirty motel. Suki said, you expect us to stay in this like dirty, dingy, rundown motel where they probably selling meow, you know? She is funny. So again, Alvin is telling the girls to get dressed, and he's telling Bobby to get the girls together. Bobby's like, you are the road manager. Like, I'm not the manager. So Suki and Chameleon, they got an Uber, and they left. So Hood Rat, she just wants to get ready, and she wants to do the show. She stays behind with Bobby. Now I get Hood Rat's frame of mind. It's like, yeah, we want this. We should just tough it out, and we could deal with Alvin later. But that place was disgusting, and I would have left too. There's no way in hell that I would be putting anything down, not even a plastic bag anywhere, let alone getting dressed in there. I would have left too. So we move on to scam and likely. So MJ is telling his sister about Annie the ex. And I have a question. I had a question at this point. Like, MJ was saying that, oh, I don't do anything. I don't help. I don't do anything right. What do you do, MJ? Anyone? What does MJ do? I mean, he has time to be focused on Amara, but what is he doing to support himself? See, you got to watch out for people like that. Being there for your partner is good and all, you know, whether it's your wife, husband, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever. Being there for your partner is good and all. But if I see that you aren't doing anything to support yourself, you know, individually, because yes, if we're together, that's fine, but we're individuals as well, you know. So if you are not doing anything to build something for yourself or to be able to sustain and support yourself, never mind us, but just yourself, that will cause me to wonder. And I just feel like MJ strikes me as the type of person that he's all hands on deck when it comes to Amara, right? And then eventually would feel entitled to Amara's success and finances because he could hit her with the, well, I helped you build this. You know, people switch up on you real quick. They offer to help. Oh, I just, you know, and then once they see that you start accumulating rapid success, you know, socially, financially, it's like, oh yeah, well, I helped you. And granted, I mean, I don't think that there's anything wrong with compensating someone that helps you, but it seems to me that that is MJ's objective from the gate. You know what I'm saying? So, anyway, Shay says that she doesn't understand Amara's point of view because MJ's saying that he understands Amara's point of view, you know, where she's coming from. Of course you don't, Bucky. What have you built for yourself? Amara is like, I don't want to say she's self-made, but kind of. You know, she has worked hard. She's been on her grind and built her brand. What have you built, girl? Of course you don't understand where Amara's coming from. Hopping from one love and hip-hop franchise to another takes little to no effort, ma'am. It's a job transfer. And the company pays for you to transfer from Atlanta to Miami, to LA. Oh, gosh, she gets on my nerve. Shay, she says that Amara should have stood up for MJ. Here we go. So I said to myself, oh, okay, let me see. Shay and Amara are going to go at it. They're going to have beef. What is it that Amara should have stood up for? She would be an idiot to sit there and say, no, not my man, when literally everything that Annie the ex is saying, Amara is living, word for word. So why would she, even if she didn't believe it, why would she jump up and defend MJ? Are you crazy, Shay? Just like you defended Scrappy, right? Shay, let me tell you, Shay, Alvin, and Annie the ex, they all need to go away. All of them, and stay away. That got on my nerves. But back to the Ratchet Rangers road trip. This is exciting. So we basically have Bobby Lights, Alvin, and one Ratchet Ranger. We are down 2 Ratchet Rangers. So they walk into this last chance saloon. This is like a bar. Yo, the people in there, it wasn't a lot of people. There weren't a lot of people in there. And everyone in there was white. You know, people were drinking. So this was out of their element. So Alvin says that he was bamboozled by the promoter. Right, Alvin. Sure you were. He said the promoter told him that everything was sold out and it was a packed venue. So you mean to tell me as a road manager, you link up with a promoter, fine. You didn't look up the venue. You could have hit Google up. You didn't Google the Last Chance Saloon to see what type of venue it was? Whatever, Alvin. Anyway, the other 2 Ratchet Rangers, they show up and they are ready to turn up with the few people that are in the bar. Okay, so Hoodbrat, Chameleon, and Suki, they end up performing individually. At first, Suki was being stubborn, like, I ain't performing. Chameleon, honey, she turned it out. She was twerking on the bar, twerking on the pool table. So, you know, everybody was loving that. And Bobby was the MC. He announced each girl, you know, before their performance. So that was good. Bobby, yeah, he did a good job as an MC. He kept the crowd hype. And Bobby had on fashions, honey. Okay? Bobby was all, you know, he is so funny. I see his transition and his evolution as far as, you know, his maturity level. He's enjoyable. At first, it was like, oh my gosh, why do you always want to fight? But he is so much more enjoyable now, right? He's grown up. Our little Bobby's grown up. Anyway, I hope this was Alvin's first and last event. They need to fire him immediately, and they should basically be paid extra for pain and suffering. Alvin, you're a joke. Go away and stay away. You're not even funny. This is not comical. It's just... And why does he talk like he's rehearsing lines? I'm going to take you to the top. It's all about money. Yes, money. No, I don't do beef ribs. I do money. It's like he sounds so robotic sometimes. When he said that the promoter bamboozled him, I was like, Alvin, stop that lying, you foolish boy. So that's where the episode ends. So next week, I don't even remember what's going to happen. Oh, they done pissed. I see Uncle Trick told y'all to leave him alone. Now, Uncle Trick, blood pressure all up. So I can't wait to see what they did to my Uncle Trick. Leave Trick alone. Y'all don't upset him. He kicking out production. Stop upsetting my uncle. Anyway, Royal Family, this concludes this review for Love and Hip Hop Miami. Please be sure to like the video. It definitely helps push out and promote the video so other people can see it and join in on the fun. Thank you in advance. If you are not subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. We'd love to have you join our growing Royal Family. Shout out to all of the new subscribers. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And before you go, don't forget, my favorite part, get down in the comments. Let me know what you guys think. The Ratchet Rangers, they just held my attention, and I'm here for it. Amara La Negra gave telenovela vibes. She acted, she gave drama with the blonde hair and a red dress. And I was entertained. Like I said, for a second, I forgot that I was watching Love and Hip Hop. You know, so Mama La Negra may be getting what she wants for MJ to skedaddle and be gone. So Royal Family, again, if you liked the video, hit the thumbs up button. Check out the other content on the channel. Comment, comment, comment. I will meet you down in the comment section. So thank you for watching, and until next time, peace.